Anime Expo is done. I wanted to wait a bit to make this video because it's not like I had work or anything. I don't do that. It's just so I could reflect on what I saw and what I did, so I could make a big comprehensive video. And as you all know, this is a trading card channel. Mainly I do Weiss Schwarz, which is owned by our overlords at Bushiroad. Every year they do a panel where they talk about stuff. They announced Attack on Titan 2 and that it will actually have the same release date as Japan. They did that 2 years ago. And last year they actually announced Cardcaptor Sakura to be an English exclusive set. Sure. And this year, well, they did things a bit differently. First up, they did have a panel. The last 2 years, it was in the smaller rooms, and this year they were in like the super big room. Like, it was so big, it wasn't even at the con. They held it in the Marriott, which was actually down the street. It started a little afternoon, so I lined up, and that's actually a lie. I just walked in, there was no line. I waited around a bit, and they brought out the guitars of Roselia and Poppin' Party. I passed the time by playing some Disgaea, which I actually finished. Good for me, it took me like 2 years. And the panel did start a little after. The panel was hosted by Richard and... I'm sorry, I forgot her name. She was at the panel last year, and the two of them are honestly like amazing together. They're super funny. Anyways, she was the translator for Aimi and Haruka, and they said no filming, so I had to put the camera down. Right off the bat, girls band Pico for Buddy Fight and Sword Art for Weiss. And that was it. That's all the card news. Now, they're going straight to the idols now. They introduced the games, Aimi and Haruka held their guitars. Richard said Saint Schwarz when he was talking about Bang Dream, and... No, young man. That's the wrong game. They give us CHARA Expo news, and it's news that we already knew prior to the expo, which was the price, the date, Razorzolan, and Roselia being there. But they did give us some exclusive news, which was Aimi will be there. Without Poppin' Party. She did say that she could sing by herself, so might be cool. Most likely not. One day we will get a full band Poppin' Party, just not this year. Girl Stuff Festival is coming to the US. They did that over in Japan, and there'll be like exhibits, food, music, and merch of the two series, Girls Band Party and Review Starlight. And honestly, it does sound like they're just filling out the convention hall. Again, watch my last year's CHARA Expo video. I have a link over here and down at the bottom, so you can kind of get what I'm talking about. Long story short, it was fine. There was a lot of improvements to be made, and I feel like they're gonna go above and beyond this year. Oh, and they revealed the name of the mascot, Matsuri. It's okay, I like it. The winner won a shirt. I'm sure they won among other stuff, but they made a really big deal about the shirt. Anyway, panel ended with a Q&A, and then they were handing out this clear file of Review Starlight. It's one of two. I did get the 8-bit version, and it's very small, but I really do like this. And that was the panel. It was okay, honestly. Not a lot of announcements that we didn't know prior to the convention. It was okay. The MCs were funny, as always, but they couldn't let loose like they did last year, and I understand why, because of the guests. But still, it was fine. Nothing will ever top last year's panel though. With the panel done literally on the first day, what did we have to do in this con? Well, my friend, let me show you. Over in the entertainment hall, we had the main Bushiroad card area. Here you can learn how to play Weiss Schwarz, Buddy Fight, and the new Vanguard mobile game. It was decorated with promotional images of the 3 main games. I went to the Vanguard mobile game demo. Here's the footage of me tapping super fast to get through the text, and I won. It's kind of like a modified version of the game, the actual card game of Vanguard. Kind of like Duel Links, kind of not. You play the game and they give you this PR card. Here are the high rares of Batman Ninja, and actually there are no signed cards. They're kind of just like, they get a quote of the character and they hot stamp it, kind of like what they did with Star Wars. I sat down to play a thing of Weiss Schwarz, but I was actually teaching my partner how to play, and it was super fun though. I like teaching people how to play the game that I love, and I got a demo deck. I got 2 to be exact. After that, I learned how to play Buddy Fight, and the person teaching me was... oh, they were so much fun. I didn't get his name, but shout out to you, dude. I love you so much. You sold me to this game. Like, it was great. It was a fun experience, and the game is pretty fun as well. Yes, I did lose. I did get the sick PR card with the QR code. I haven't checked that yet. Side note, I saw Simo at the Bakugan booth. I didn't say hi because I was really nervous, but hi Simo. Over in Artist Alley, there was the ESP booth, which is actually the guitar company that sponsors Bang Dream. So I went there, saw some guitars from some dudes like X Japan and this band here. The booth wasn't as big, and there were some dudes in cosplay playing guitars that I will never afford. Also at the booth, there was a stamp rally. You go to 4 different booths and you get a thing, and that's what I did. First off, we went to High Dive in the main hall. Here's the Bang Dream and Review Starlight giant advertisement sign. Had to wait to get my stamp. This was actually for the new Danmachi movie that is coming out. You show them that you bought the ticket and you get to do this Plinko type thing. My man didn't win anything. I got an uwu and I headed to Cospa. There's a lot of people here at Anime Expo. I found Cospa, didn't buy a damn thing, got the stamp, and I headed straight to the Bushi booth. Stopped really quick for some sick ass Kill la Kill Let's Play footage. Found a giant printy. Seriously, I fucking love these things. You know, I'm gonna put them right over here. Oh shit. And we made it to the Bushi booth. Here is the exterior. And yes, they were selling tickets for CHARA Expo this year. I know because I asked. Around the corner was a station where you could try the new Conan mobile game, as well as the Vanguard mobile game that's going to come out later this year. There was this area where you could do an IRL gacha for Love Live, and if you roll a SR or an HR, you get a microfiber cloth. In this Review Starlight section, you get a sticker regardless of what you pull. It's kind of the same thing. In this section, you play the Bang Dream game and you get a chibi sticker sheet and your stamp as well. And I got the Review Starlight sticker and my stamp here. Right now, I am in line for the Love Live rolls, and I pulled an SR, I think, and I got this little microfiber cloth. Off to the store section and switched to shaky phone footage since I can't film with my camera. Here we have some card supplies. I was gonna buy these Bunny Girl sleeves for the Bunny Girl deck I am building, but nah. I did get a Priestess mat. Here we have some Roselia backpacks, and most of the shirts were actually sold out. Here we have like buttons and keychains and stuff, you know, IRL gacha merch. That one, that's the mat I got. Here's some more gacha merch. I bought a mat and they gave me these stickers for free. You'll see the mat in later videos. It's gonna be my main mat, honestly. And now I am off to ESP to get my prize, and this is what I got. A deck box. all that hard work for that. So here it is, oh shit, hold up. Let me pick. Here it is constructed. Pretty nice, and it is kind of different than what we usually get. And that's what Bushiroad had to show in Anime Expo. There was the Aquars live show, and yes, the earthquake did hit during their performance. But I didn't go. I like Love Live, but like, not that much. I'm more of a Bang Dream Review Starlight kind of guy. So, was this better or worse than last year? There was honestly much more to do this year, which was nice. The panel was different, like, extremely different, but it was still enjoyable. They had merch this year, not like last year where literally everything sold out in like the first hour or two. One thing that kind of sucked is that they didn't have any PRs for the card games like last year, but you know, they have their own convention where they do that, so I guess it's okay. I had fun. It was enjoyable, the con in general, but you know, it is Anime Expo. And Bushiroad had enough stuff, like the stamp rally, to kill a bit of time. You know, they did a good job this year. What about you guys and girls watching? Did you have fun at Anime Expo? Did you like what they showed and what they had at the con? Personally, during their panel, I wish they did a little more, like reveals and announcement, but hey, they're probably saving it for CHARA Expo. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, and this has been Lunchbox 5930 with Casually Weiss Schwarz signing off, and I will see y'all in the next video.